was when love and I were well acquainted. Time was when we walked ever hand in hand. A saintly youth with worldly thoughts untainted, none better loved than I in all the land. Time was when maidens of the noblest station, forsaking even military men, would gaze upon me wrapped in adoration. Ah, me, I was a fair young curate then. Had I a headache, sighed the maids assembled. Had I a cold, welled forth the silent tear. Did I look pale, then half a parish trembled, and when I coughed, all thought the end was near. I had no care, nor jealous doubts hung o'er me, for I was loved beyond all other men. Fled gilded dukes and belted earls before me. Ah, me, I was a pale young curate then, a pale young curate, a pale young curate. Ah, me, I was a pale young curate then.
Good day, Reverend Sir.
Good Mrs. Bartlett. I am glad to see you. And your little daughter, Constance. Why, she's quite a little woman, I declare.
Mother, I cannot speak to him.
Yes, Reverend Sir, she's nearly 18 and as good a girl as ever stepped.
Mother.
Sir, I'm afraid I shall soon lose her.
Dear me, you pain me very much. Is she delicate?
Oh, no, sir, I don't mean that. But young girls look to get married.
Oh, I take you, to be sure. But there's plenty of time for that, Mrs. Bartlett. 4 or 5 years hence, 4 or 5 years hence. And when the time does come, I shall have much pleasure in marrying her myself.
Mother!
To some strapping young fellow in her own rank of life.
Oh, he does not love me.
I have often wondered, Reverend Sir, if you'll excuse the liberty, but you have never married.
You still my fluttering heart.
A clergyman's wife does so much good in a village. Besides that, you are not as young as you were, and before very long you will want somebody to nurse you and look after your little comforts.
Mrs. Bartlett, there is much truth in what you say. I am indeed getting on in years, and a helpmate would cheer my declining days. Time was when it might have been, but I've left it too long. I'm an old fogey now. Am I not, my dear? A very old fogey indeed. No, Mrs. Bartlett, my mind is quite made up. I shall live and die a solitary old bachelor.
Come, dear one, don't fret. At a more fitting time, we will try again. We will try again.
Poor gal. She must have something on her mind. She is rather comely. Time was when this old heart would have throbbed in double time at the sight of such a fairy form. But hush, I am puling. There is young Alexis with his proud and happy father. Let me dry this telltale tear.